When your teacher has a journal entry on the board that you're assigned to, and you just tell the teacher you don't know what to write, that's just an excuse because your teacher already has the journal entry you're supposed to write on the board. You just have to figure out how to write it. Before I start this video, I would like to apologize if I sound weird. I have a cough drop in my mouth and I'm also kind of getting sick right now. So that's why I sound weird. I have a cough drop in my mouth and I'm getting sick. So anyway, hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel. Or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And today in this video, I have a story for you guys today about the time one of my classmates had an excuse for not doing his journal entry because he kept telling my teacher he didn't know what to write, even though my teacher had the entry the title of the thing we were supposed to do on the board. So I'm not sure if he was making that up because he didn't want to do the journal entry or he just didn't know how to write it. One of those two. And it was just really frustrating for him because he had to keep doing his journal entry during the indoor playtime, and he wasted his indoor playtime each day doing that. So this is a story just to teach you guys, when you're doing journal entries and your teacher has the title of the journal entry on the board, do your best to write it. Don't say you don't know what to write, because it's okay if you say it once, but if you say it every day, it starts to become an excuse showing you don't want to do your journal entry. So always do your journal entry and do your best to writing, even if you don't know what to write, because you don't want to sit there and just say you don't know what to write. Right, because that's just turning into an excuse so you don't do your journal entry. So I'm going to get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. And because I won't be using names for safety purposes, we're going to give this kid a name and call him I don't know what to write, because that was his excuse for not doing his journal entry. So I believe this started about 26 or 25 years ago. I was in the 3rd grade. I was in a special ed class. I was in a special ed class in 3rd grade, just to clarify. Anyway, every single day at school, my teacher would have us do journal entries, and she'd write the title of our entry on the board, and we'd write about it, and it was pretty fun. It's just we'd talk about the animal. Like one time she had us write about bears. One time she had us write about things that were white. One time she had us write about things that were pink and stuff, just different random journal entries so we could practice our journaling. So this one particular day, my teacher had a journal entry up on the board. I don't remember what the journal entry was, but she walks over to this one kid who just sits at his desk and goes like this, and he's barely even touching his journal entry. So we're going to give this kid a name, and we'll call him I don't know what to write, because that was his excuse for not doing his journal entry. So my teacher walks up to I don't know what to write, and she asks him, I don't know what to write. Why are you not doing your journal entry? So once my teacher asks I don't know what to write this, he explains to her,
I don't know what to write.
So my teacher explains to I don't know what to write that she had the entry up on the board, and he just has to do his best to write about what was in the journal entry. Write about the journal entry. And if he didn't do it, he was going to do it during indoor play time. So he sat there while everyone else did their entries. Once we were all finished with our journal entries, my teacher noticed I don't know what to write, did not write anything down at all in his journal entry. So she told him he was going to have to do it during indoor playtime. I don't know why she didn't make him do it during recess. Maybe she had yard duty that day, and the other teacher might have had yard duty that day. So they wouldn't let him do it during recess. They made him do it during indoor playtime. Maybe because my day was so short at that class, we only had 2 recesses. We only had 3 recess breaks. and we had an afternoon playtime break in the classroom. So she made him do it during that. And then the very next day when we had another journal entry, I don't know what to write, just sits there and with his book open and barely does any writing in his journal. So my teacher asks,
I don't know what to write. Why are you not doing your journal entry again?
So once my teacher asks, I don't know what to write this, he starts to tell her,
I don't know what to write.
So at this point, it starts to become more of an excuse than a problem. So my teacher can tell this is becoming an issue. So she tells, I don't know what to write.
You say that every day, I don't know what to write.
I apologize for hearing my cough drop. Anyway, so my teacher starts telling I don't know what to write that he needs to do his journal entry during playtime, indoor playtime again, because he's wasting all this time just sitting there and acting all bored because he said he didn't know what to write. And so she makes him do his journal entry during indoor playtime, and he did this for a while until my teacher, I think, started sitting with I don't know what to write to get him to start doing his journal entry when everyone else did, because she got tired of him doing it during indoor playtime and him missing out on indoor playtime because he had to do his journal entry. So she and my other teacher would switch off doing the journal entry with I don't know what to write. So he would start focusing on his journal entry instead of making an excuse and just sitting there and not writing in his journal when everyone else wasn't. So I think they just started doing that. I can't remember, but he did learn his lesson to do his journal entry during the time the whole class did their journal entry. So the moral of the story is when you're doing a journal entry at school, it's okay if you don't know what to write sometimes, but if you use it as an excuse every day to not do your journal entry, this becomes a problem because then you're going to get used to the point of not doing your journal entry, and it's going to turn into excuse for your teacher, because your teacher can tell you're not doing your work because of that. And if that's the case, she's going to make you do it at work, or you can always ask your teacher to help you figure out what to write, so then you don't just sit there and not do anything because you don't know what to write. So that was the story of the time my classmate had an excuse for not doing his journal entry. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button.